I'm that Cyclops guy. I'm pretty sure you can figure out why they call me that. Or not. You can find me on all of the socials, including Twitch, Kick, TikTok, Instagram, X, Facebook, and YouTube with that _Cyclops_guy. I'm a variety streamer. I play a ton of different games, everything from Tetris to Grand Theft Auto and everything in between.
Let's do this. Hey everyone, Koimiya X here. Dad by day, gamer by night, sometime streamer, aka old man. I give the hot takes here at Garbage In, Garbage Out that nobody has asked for. I am a variety streamer that has been streaming for 13 years now. I've been on every big platform and several small ones that don't exist anymore. If you want the most recent up-to-date information about me, just follow me on Twitter at KoimiyaX. I like to collect autographed Funko Pops, football jerseys, and comics.
What's up, losers? Neodeath here, and welcome to my graveyard. I'm the third host of Garbage In, Garbage Out. I stream on Twitch and then repost daily on YouTube, so go check those out. Fun little fact about me is I also love Lego. We've been having a blast doing this, communicating with fans, and also talking about gaming and entertainment news from the week.
And we would like to welcome you to
Garbage In, Garbage Out.
Hello, everybody.
How's it going? I don't know. For the new year, should we maybe do a new intro, or do you think that works?
We'll have to do a new one for a couple of reasons.
I think we should work on a new one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just don't like the way I'm like, I'm that cycle, and I like this, and I like that. It's like I just feel like a little kid talking to Santa, you know. And I want a train, and I want a toy.
I mean, you are a little kid, but
yeah,
I mean, aren't we all?
I'm the youngest one here. I am the kid. So how was everybody's holiday?
It was real good.
It was good. Yeah, Disneyland was awesome.
Yeah, you and your like 2 trips to Disneyland in 1 year, including one towards Christmas.
Disneyland.
Yet Koimiya still hasn't received his Switch 2 in the mail.
In the mail, damn it!
What is up with that?
Blame the government.
Is that whose fault it is?
Yeah.
I blame the government for quite a lot of things.
I've sent it out quite a few times, and it just, I don't know.
I think you need to recheck the address.
Oh, yes, I should do that.
So
yeah, somebody else named Koimiya is getting your Switches.
Sons of bitches, all of them.
Sons of bitches.
You've got 3 of them. They're like, what the fuck do I keep getting these?
Right? I mean, I appreciate it, but it goes well with my other 4. But, you know, no, it was a good Christmas. My mom got me that shirt that I've told you guys about before. I'm actually wearing it right now. This is Wisconsin. We eat people.
Oh, I saw that, and I want that shirt like so bad.
Yeah. No, it was one of the good things that I got a lot of cool things. You know, the mother-in-law got me the entire series of Dexter's Lab and the first season of Johnny Bravo on DVD. I told the kids we're gonna watch real cartoons, and you know, but it was a good holiday. Good holiday.
That's good. Yeah, I got some cool stuff. I mean, my mother-in-law gave us cash, so that's always really good, you know. Actually, that's how I got this right here. I got a new Punisher hoodie.
Nice.
And my mom actually sent me, I don't have it with me right now, but she sent me a new flask, which is a Deadpool flask. And she actually got me a new stand that I can put my phone on. So when I'm doing my TikTok videos, I can actually, instead of holding it in my hand now, I can actually put it on a stand and have it take it with me and go and do stuff. On top of that, my in-laws, my brother and sister-in-law, my brother-in-law and his wife actually got me a new microphone so I can clip it to my shirt. They were like, so now you can actually walk around and, you know, not lose your voice. I was like, okay, great.
Nice.
So, I'm like, so they all have my content creating future in mind this year.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So
what about you, Neo? What'd you get?
He got
Disneyland.
Fair enough.
That was a big enough gift for us. So we had to end up buying more shit because of it rained 2 days. So we had to buy stuff we weren't prepared for.
Well, I was wondering, so you had that stomach stapling surgery, and then
Mhm.
you were posting all kinds of pictures of you going out to eat. How freaking much, how many leftovers, or did you just force it down?
I think my stomach has grown more than because it can stretch out your stomach again. I think I've stretched it out a little bit just by doing that because there's so much food you want to eat there.
Hmm.
Mhm.
But most of the time, the wife and I would split something.
Okay.
So when I was posting pictures, it would just be we'd split it, except for In-N-Out Burger. None, you ain't splitting my In-N-Out.
Right.
I will cram that down.
I've never been to the West Coast. The furthest to the West Coast I've been has been New Mexico, and we've never been to an In-N-Out Burger. But I've just learned recently, because I'm in Kentucky right now, but there's one opening up, or there's two opening up in Tennessee. And I told my wife, I was like, "Are you
Wow,
willing
they're
to make
actually
a 5 hour trip to where the new In-N-Out Burger is opening? Well, we can maybe put it around something else that we're gonna do, but can we go to this In-N-Out Burger?" And she was like, she's actually been there. She visited her brother in California when he was in the military, and she's like, "If they're getting an In-N-Out Burger, hell yeah, we're gonna go to
I'm
Tennessee." And I was
surprised
like,
that they're continuing to expand out that way. They never did before. Well,
I
like
thought they said they never would, but
their main thing is like they always make sure like the farm that they get the meat from is close by, so it's always fresh every day.
So,
mhm.
so for somebody who's never been to one and strictly is Midwestern, what would you compare them to out here? Like Culver's or
Portillo's.
Steak and Shake,
Yeah,
Portillo's?
see,
What would
they're
you?
nothing like that. Like Five Guys is kind of close.
Okay.
They're like I'll take them if I have to, but yeah, the meat is just so fresh and it's a basic place. Like you can only get burgers, shakes, and fries. That's it.
So it's like
There's no
Shake Shack
chicken.
kind of thing.
Yeah, there's no like but they do have like secret menu items that you can ask for to make the burgers like a little better or make your fries better. You can get them animal style where they put their sauce on it and grilled onions. Like,
Okay.
and then the wife, she got, I think it's called the Flying Dutchman. And it's basically doesn't have a patty. You use onion rings fried for your patty.
Hmm.
So there's a
That
That's
bunch of
interesting.
different hidden menu ones that can, improve the way you like it.
that kind of sounds like Whataburger. Um,
Yeah, and me and Slayer, if he's here, he's probably not. Hi, Slayer. Um, we go back and forth. He says Whataburger's better, and I say In-N-Out Burger is better because it's what I know and that's what he knows. So,
mhm. And
and
that's all
even
I can
while,
say is I've
yeah,
had Whataburger just a few times, and that was when I was visiting Kansas City.
I haven't
mhm.
even had that.
Yeah, I
It's
haven't had
Oh,
that one myself. But yeah, even while I was there, I made sure I took a picture and I sent it to Slayer.
okay. Okay.
Well, because I was just wondering, because I mean, you guys were always saying how like you would go to Giordano's after you had that stomach stapling, and it was
Oh, that
basically
was
like
lots of leftovers.
well, it's like you ordered a large pizza, and I was like, "Can they eat all that?" And then I remember talking to you, and you were like, basically, you and your wife split one piece. Is what it sounded like. And then I saw that, you're going to Disneyland, and then you were posting like, the Tigger tail, and this the breakfast with the characters, and this thing, and I was like, how the heck? If he can't even eat an entire slice of Chicago style pizza, how is he forcing this down?
Yeah, honestly, we did not do a lot of like big meal eating. It was a lot of like little snacks here and there.
That's what you do
We
at
get
Disneyland. Yeah.
right. You get some popcorn, you get a churro. A couple of hours go by, you're like, all right, I'll get another little something. Or I'm really big into. They have a lot of good cold brew coffee drinks, different
Nice.
flavors and stuff depending on where you are. So, like, I would get one of those. There was a couple times, yeah, I drank too much and it wasn't feeling the greatest afterwards.
Hmm.
And that doesn't usually happen to me. It usually happens to the wife. So,
Okay.
but yeah, we made the most of it. Um, yeah, I think the only time we really like left the park to go eat was when we went to In-N-Out Burger.
Okay. So, in other
Nice.
words, you had a great time, and you didn't bring either of us along.
That's in the mail too.
Your burger is in the mail.
Dude, that's a gross thing. Burgers in the mail.
No.
Like,
I didn't think
no,
you could
thank
do
you.
that. I know like Portillo's and Giordano's, you can do that kind of stuff where you can
Yeah.
send
So
them.
I actually we bought my mom those. Do you guys ever go on Facebook? Do you see like the ads for like Omaha steaks, especially around this time of year?
Mhm.
Yeah, so because a lot of times my mom will get us like the Giordano's, those Taste of Chicago things, and or what not Giordano's, but the Illuminati's.
Yeah.
She'll send us a lot of those. So I saw this, and I really need to get her something different. So we got her the Omaha steaks, but it was like it had like 4 chickens, 4 steaks, like 8 patties, 4 things of hot dogs, 4 apples, and it was only about like $90 to get this, and I had to send it to Minnesota. So I was like, so I sent her that, and then when I got that, my wife looked at it. She's like, "You only got that for your mom?" And I was like, "Yeah, why?" She's like, "Get in there, reorder it, and send one to us." And I'm like, "Okay." Right. So we did. We actually got one, and now there's a whole bunch of it out there. And I told her, I was like, "So we don't need to go buy meat at the grocery store now. We're good for a little bit."
One of my coworkers swears by that Hello Fresh.
I've tried it. I've tried it.
We were doing that before too. Before I moved here, we were doing it all the time, and while we were here, like the first year, it's reasonably priced, and they got some good choices.
My thing is I know that my kids would not eat any of it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of a picky eater too, but we always had something pretty good.
Yeah,
they give you a lot to choose from.
Yeah, they give a lot. There's also there's a few others that are just like that too. But yeah. I remember doing HelloFresh, and HelloFresh actually offered me one of those sponsorships through StreamYard, or not StreamYard, through Stream Elements one time.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's one of those basically you agree to do that, and then you have to promote the living crap out of them, but you only get paid if somebody clicks on the link.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So
gotcha. So 1 year of garbage in, garbage out.
Yeah.
Happy birthday!
We've been doing this for a year.
You've been doing this for a year.
I've been doing this with Cyclops for a year.
You've both been doing this for a year.
You started on here as a guest.
I did. And that was before it was even garbage in, garbage out. It was still goes nowhere, does nothing.
Yeah, you were the one that told Charlie, Doki Doki Literature Club is a must play, and I'm sitting there going like, what the hell is a Doki Doki?
Actually, we told you because Charlie agreed with me.
Yeah, you did.
I said there's 2 types of people when it comes to Doki Doki. You mention the game and they either go, what? Or those that have played it and go, yes.
Exactly what happened. Because that was the thing. It's like I'm sitting there going like, what? And Charlie was like, yes. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And see, Neo here now has one for me about he's going to keep pestering me because he's completed Clair Obscure. Yes. So now he is doing to me what I've been doing to him about Doki Doki.
I was about to start that game.
Anytime you see it on the PlayStation, you're like, that's not Clair Obscure. That's not Clair Obscure. And I'm like,
right?
No.
I need somebody to talk about this game.
I know. I need to get into it. I'm sorry.
I have to talk to somebody about this game because holy fuck, is it an emotional roller coaster?
Well, did you get like all 3 endings, or did you just play it one time through?
Well, he got the plat, so I mean...
Yeah, the endings aren't part of the plat, but yeah, there's 2 endings, and it just depends on who you pick to fight at the end, but you can just go back to your last save, do it again, and then you get to see the other ending, which was really cool, because both endings are worth it to watch.
Okay. Well, like I said, I just got to finish up Dragon Quest 3, and then I'm going to jump back into Clair Obscure.
Yeah, I totally see why it won so many goddamn awards. The music is great, the combat's good, like the story is just fantastic.
Count it.
So are you saying that it yep, oh yeah, you said fantastic. But are you saying that Clair Obscure deserved all of the awards that it got at the Game Awards?
Oops, that's not right. Yeah, it sure did.
Okay. Because I mean that it didn't do a clean sweep, but it did do something.
I mean,
similar.
it did a pretty good. It got most of them. I think it only missed like one of them, right?
Yeah, it was like one or two it missed.
Yeah.
And then that one that pulled the Game of the Year award because of
some
the AI
other one
shit.
That kind of made me mad.
So do you guys care if games use generative AI because are games AI in some way?
I don't fucking care.
I mean, like I posted, and somebody posted it in that article. Then are you going to tell a journalist they can't use spell check? It's a tool that they're using, and they still have to tweak it and give it the right parameters. It's not like it's just go make a game, AI. Oh, there you go. I mean, we might eventually get to that.
I'll admit that I've been messing with the AI when it comes to redoing my intro and things like that, which we'll be discussing later, but it takes a lot. It takes a lot to just even that clip that I showed you guys. I mean, you saw the paragraph and a half thing I had to write just to get that 10-second clip,
Right.
It's crazy. So
yeah, we'll show it here in just a little bit, but yeah, I know you said the more information you give it, the more the AI gets confused.
Yeah. But at the same time, I don't know. I've been tinkering with it. You have to give it as much information as possible in the like you're talking to a 2-year-old. So it's you have to use basic sentences to do it. But and I mean, as far as it sounds as far as with Claire Obscure, that AI generative art didn't even make it into the final game. It was a placeholder during the production.
Right.
And so I mean, especially if you're using it for when you're working on production of game and you need to have something to show your investors. I'm fine with that. I don't care.
Yeah.
So
to strip them of Game of the Year just because of that
was a bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
Bit of a stretch.
I think they were trying to make a point that didn't exist.
But getting back to us turning 1, I mean, we've done a lot. I was thinking about this today. We've done a lot on this show for just being 1 year old. We've had Angelic Angel on, we've had Matt Malone on, we've had Debbie Luna on, we've had The Looker on, we've had Rick from Amazing Transparent Man on, we've had Borg Queen on, we've had Angel, the CEO of Beam, on twice, and he's welcome back more than any time, anytime.
Pretty much just tell us when you're coming on. You don't ask.
It kind of blows my mind at what we've accomplished for being I used the term last time we did a show with Angel on, and I said being a nobody, and he kind of chided me for that, for being such a small show that we are. We've done a fucking lot. So I like it, and I appreciate you guys and what we've done here, and I want to thank you two for taking me along on this ride.
Oh yeah, and thanks for joining us. I mean, I wasn't really sure at the end of last year when I wasn't sure what was going to happen with Go No Dono. I reached out to you and I was just like, do you want to do this? I was really nervous that you were going to say no and the whole thing was just going to collapse. And then you said yes, and then of course. I know, Neodeath, you saw how much fun we were having and decided to jump on too. And we were like, that's when it really became the trifecta,
Right. Yeah,
And
some reason I thought you guys had been doing this show for longer than that. I didn't realize.
Well, maybe it's because Koimiya came on as a guest on Go No Dono, and I think you watched those episodes.
Yeah. But yeah. It's been a fun time, and I look forward to this year and see if we can push ourselves some more. See if we can get some good guests. With that, who would you like to try and get this year?
Who's starting?
Go ahead.
Because I've got a laundry list of a couple
Let's
people.
go.
Obviously, like I said, Angel. back for sure. I'd love to have him back. Theodore, I would love to have Theodore on.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
You know, I would love to have Corey from Valora, one of the platforms that I'm streaming on now. You know, I don't know if you guys, I know you two have checked it out, but any of our viewers, if you haven't checked out Valora TV, it's a new streaming platform. It's all being done by one guy, and the stuff that he's accomplished so far is just mind blowing. Streamer wise, the big one that I've been advocating for fucking ever, I'd love to have BB Jess on.
Mhm.
I have emailed her. Now, it was to the email address that I got off of her Twitter, which included like Twitch in her email address, and I don't know if she even checks that email address anymore, because I don't think she even does things on Twitch anymore. I think she's Stick only, and she's doing a lot of great things over there. You know, she's got her stream, she's got the BBFM radio.
Yeah,
So
how you went after somebody who was it? Beam? Who
for what?
Or was it
Yeah, it was
Viola?
Valora. Yeah, it was
That was
Valora.
like, come join us, and you're like, yeah, you're like you were her like PR person.
I mean, anyway, that's another point. But you know, so I did email her, and then I did send a direct message on her Twitch as well. So I'm leaving it at that. You know, if nothing comes of it, so be it. She's very busy. She's also bigger than us, obviously.
Right.
I would like to have a streamer that I follow and watch. My buddy, he's IRL Frank.
Oh yeah,
I know
yeah.
he's been in our chat a couple of times. I would
Mhm.
like to have him on. I would like to have my buddy Jay. I think he's under I'm That Dude Jay now. I don't remember. I'd have to check his Twitter.
Mhm.
He's kind of taken a hiatus from streaming for a little bit, but he's slowly working his way back into that.
Is he one of the ones that didn't want to talk about it because it was like not nerve wracking, but like
Yeah, you had a streamer friend that like wanted nothing to do with streaming.
right.
Oh, he was actually kind of my mentor for the gentleman you're talking about. He was streaming under the name Professor Rad. And initially I found him on Mixer. And but then at the time he was going as Dr. Respect. And it was funny because like he was the total yang to Dr. Disrespect.
Okay.
And he actually, I believe he even actually kind of got like a cease and desist thing from Dr. Disrespect. But
Okay, when Dr. Disrespect tells you to tone it down because you're breaking the law. You know?
So then, yeah, I know, right? Irony. But so then he changed his name to Professor Rad, and he was kind of like the guy who got me into streaming. Like I enjoyed his streams. He was great. He was funny. He was very entertaining, and you know, he stepped out of streaming, and I know he watches certain streams and things like that. He now has a like an incognito streaming name. Like I don't know what his Twitch name is now and things like that. And I mean, for all I know, he could be watching right now. But I did reach out to him one time and said, you know, hey, would you love to come on our show? We would love to have you. And he's like, I'm trying to stay away from that from now on. And you know, he said it did take a toll on his mental health and things like that. And I totally respect him for that. And, you know, saying I would, you know, I love doing it, but I'm not going to. And here are my reasons why.
Right.
And so, you know, that was that one. But yeah, BB Jess, I have IRL Frank, I'm That Dude Jay, Theodore, Corey from Valora. Those are like my big ones that I can think of. I'd like to have Debbie Luna back. You know, and Borg Queen, of course. That was a really good show.
Yep.
So
Look more Looker, and maybe we could actually get Dingy.
Yeah, definitely Dingy. I keep hearing about Dingy, but I've never I've seen him in chat a few times, but to me he's like this mythical Bigfoot person, you know, like
well, I mean, they invited us to their show and you couldn't show up.
Wait, I think he did.
I was there.
That
I
was
showed
Dingy
up
was
to
there,
one.
wasn't he? Yeah, Dingy was
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
So you did meet him. You've seen it. He's like Man Bear Pig.
Okay.
You've just
Yeah.
seen him the one time.
Apparently, I saw him the one time, and it was so horrible, I erased it from my memory. But what about you, Leo? Who would you
I'm gonna
want on?
clip this and show it to Looker and Dingy.
Go ahead. Clip it. Be my guest.
What about you, Neodeath? Who would you like to either have back on, or who would be a dream guest for 2026?
I mean, yeah, Board Queen. I think she was fantastic. I think if we could get her as our
count it.
fourth, that would be great. She did a really good job, and I know she said she was nervous and all this, but
I couldn't tell.
yeah, right. And she had it like more professional than like most of us had. Like she was doing all the things.
We do this every week, and look, I'm eating lunch while we're doing the show.
Right. Who else?
It's because I have to take my meds, and I hadn't had anything to eat today.
Yeah, we need you on your meds, please.
It's not those kinds of meds.
You know who my dream one is, but it'll never happen, would be Asmongold. I would just love to sit down and talk to him about streaming and all the
Did
whole
you see
thing.
he cleaned his room?
No. I haven't watched a lot of his stuff.
I saw a thing on Twitter. He cleaned his room. It took him 3 hours, and he sat
Only
there at
3
the end.
hours?
He sat there at the end and complained that his neck, back, and knees were all hurting.
Yeah, because he never uses them. He just sits there all day.
Right? I mean, and he's getting older.
Yeah.
So who else?
Yeah, but I think Koimiya, didn't you say the day we have Asmongold on this show is a day you're not coming back? At least not for that episode.
I'll be sick that day. Yeah, I'll take a personal day.
Yeah, but I don't know. It'd be cool to have him, but
I mean, I agree. It would be. I mean, like I said, shoot your shot. You miss 100% of the ones you don't take. I've reached out to BB Jess, balls in her court, you know. So, I mean, again, I'm not disappointed if she says no. I understand completely. It's just one of my dream guests.
Yeah.
I mean,
so another one I think that would be pretty cool is Darth Microtransactions, if you know who he is.
No.
He does a lot of PoE and Diablo content.
Okay. So something right up my alley I should look into is what you're saying.
Yes. He's pretty cool, and it seems really down to earth.
I've been watching lately the last person to win the PC from Bean, Super Chulo. Okay. That dude has got some serious fucking fun vibes. Like, I would love to have him on. He is just positive energy out the ass. Like, you know, and so
I'll have to look into that one.
Yeah, he's great.
And I've never heard the phrase "positive energy out the ass."
There's your new tagline, Cyclops. Positive energy out the ass.
Put it in chat so other people can, and I can bring it on screen.
What's that? Super Chulo?
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta hold on. I'll pull him up. You can continue talking.
Who else would I want? Maybe Grand Pooh Bear. You know who he is? He does a lot of retro games and like speed runs. He's got really good vibes. I'm just going off of like what's on my Twitter or my Twitch that like some of the people I follow. For Magic the Gathering, I'd love to have Seth, also known on Saffron Olive. He would be really fun.
Okay.
But you know, these are just big names I'm just throwing out there. Who knows what will happen?
So, yeah. Sounds like there's a lot of people on there.
Yeah.
What about you, Cyclops?
Yep.
So I mean, obviously, I would like to have Looker, Dingy, and Angel come back. Any one of the ones that we've had this year, welcome to come back. Like to have all them. I would really like to have this guy that I watch every so often, Tainan Vilmos. He does.
I see his posts in your Discord.
Yeah.
About him going live.
Yeah. He does a lot of Monster Hunter. I know he does like some of those Souls games that I know we're not necessarily fans of, but he's got a lot of time, so he does a lot of those.
Time and patience, I guess. Something I don't have.
Yeah. Skinny Savior is a guy that I watch on Twitch. I'd like to have him back. He was on here once when it was called Go No Dono. And then I'd also really like to have Asian Faja come back on too.
I was just about to say, you always bring him up. It would be cool to have him on.
Asian Faja, he used to do this one podcast a long time ago called Fajali Advice. And basically he wasn't he would say, you know, I'm not a mental health expert, but he just wants to try and help people that need help and give them advice, try and point them in the right direction. And then I know he experienced homelessness for a little bit, but he's got everything situated now. He's living in an apartment, and he said he wants to start that back up. So I told him, you know, start that back up and then come to our show to promote it. So,
right. For sure.
So hopefully we can get him on at some point this year. Again, I would like to have Board Queen come back on, like you said, as our official fourth person.
Yeah.
Dream guest though, I'd like to actually have Penguins on here. He's the one that won that content creator of the year at the Game Awards. Have you ever watched him? Yeah, he's got like the long hair and everything. I think it'd be kind of cool to talk with him. I would like to get CPaw's music on here. He is the one. I sent you guys a lot of his videos when we were putting together a lot of our pages with like OBS and Stream Elements and things like that. I'd like to actually get him on here. He also did the music for the Mortuary Assistant. He was the one that actually composed all of that music. I'd like to get him on here.
I think speaking of that, like Nutty would be kind of fun to be on here.
Nutty would be a fun one to have.
Nutty would be awesome.
I was just going to say that too.
Yeah.
So I would like to get, there's another developer out there who does stuff. He's known as AC Pixel. And I've used a couple of his things in OBS, and then he has this great one for both Kick and Twitch called Arrow Kick.
Okay.
And the stuff that he does is he's really good at coding. I think he would be a fun one. I would like to get Memory Leak's Death on here.
I was just saying, speaking of coding, yeah, Memory Leak, Mem would be fun.
Mem would be a fun one. So
that one actually might be attainable.
Right? Mem, I think Frank IRL or IRL Frank, I always mix them up, but I think he would be easily to persuade to get on here. Jay might be, because I know Jay works a lot. I believe Jay works third shift like I do, so his hours are all out of whack. But
yeah, and I'd also like to get Keisha Howard from Sugar Gamers on here. She's actually in the Chicago area, so I don't think it would be too much of a stretch. And plus, I've met her before, and I've talked to her directly through here. So I'd like to really get her and Jennifer Tong, who also is the other co-creator of Sugar Gamers, on here.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, we need to write down this list and then try and go after the low-hanging fruit and then work our way up.
Also for 2026, I think we should start our shows on time more often. But
yeah,
I know that's not always sustainable.
Cyclops.
Shut up! I know.
Whose computer? You know you're going to do the show at 2. Boot up your computer like an hour beforehand.
Yeah, I need to get a new computer. I need to get a new laptop. I mean,
Beam is giving away a new computer. They've got that new contest going.
Hey, so apparently,
what you needed.
Yeah.
Right.
Did they put out the parameters or whatever that you were going after them about on Twitch or on X?
The only thing I was going after them about was they didn't put the date that they were doing the drawing for.
Oh.
And I'm just like, okay, so when is this super drawing taking place? And they're like, oh, well, if you read the small print, and I'm just like, or just put it in the fucking post, you know?
Right.
Like, I mean, I don't know. Don't get me wrong, I still love Beam completely. It just that I was feeling sassy that day. And
I was
Angel, if
gonna
you're watching, I apologize, but I was feeling sassy that day.
say.
Please don't piss off the number one guest that we've had.
He's like, fuck you guys, I'm never coming back.
All right.
So, but yeah, that's who I would like to have come on. I know I have some personal goals as a streamer for
Yep.
2026.
Let's talk about that. You said you are rebranding.
I am. I have retired as of January 1st. I have retired Dad by Day, Gamer by Night, sometimes streamer, which is why I said we need to do a new intro. At least I need to.
Right.
Yeah,
You gotta have
I'm
this laugh in there.
let's do this. Well, you can edit it and leave that, but no, I'm actually kind of doing two rebrandings. I've got a main one and then a smaller one. We'll talk about the main one first. I've announced it on my Twitter and on my various platforms. You may have seen my updated new logo. I am now going to be Koimiya X. I play the bad games, so you don't have to.
Mm-hmm.
And the way this idea actually started, it was actually, I don't think I even told you guys this, it was actually going to be for this show. Where I was going to just play a bad game that gets like universally panned and is just like horribly, be it bad to play, just graphics or controls or whatever.
Mhm.
And then I would play it and do a review here on the show. But I was thinking about it and I'm just like, how can I turn this into a more miserable experience for me, but more fun for everybody else? And I'm like, why don't I just turn that into my main thing? And and there's a plethora of horrible games out there that are universally panned, and so I've got 4 of them lined up, all ready to go. And I had posted a poll even on Twitter and on several of my other pages of what the first bad game should be that I play, and the choices were Mind's Eye, Walking Dead Destinies, and Lord of the Rings Gollum. And between Twitter, Facebook, several pages in Discord that I've posted it on, things like that, it was unanimous that the first game that I'm going to be playing is Gollum.
Oh, wow.
Oh, good.
Yes, we're hitting the ground running with that. Now, I'm planning to have a more consistent schedule with this. It's going to be a Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It's probably going to be more in the morning though, because I'll get home from work I get off at 6 a.m. I'll come home, eat some breakfast, things like that, and then probably start the stream at 9 so that I can then still go to bed by 1 in the afternoon. So it's a Monday, Wednesday, Friday thing. It's starting this Wednesday, the 7th. I think that's Wednesday's the 7th.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, it's starting Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday the 7th with Gollum, Lord of the Rings. So there's some ground rules that I'm going to have here. First rule is that I will be playing on the easiest setting of whatever the game option is, whatever the easiest option is, because I'm already going to be miserable. Why make it into rage-inducing misery? So I will be playing. No, I will be playing the game on the easiest setting. Once I start a game, I have to finish it for my streams. However, there is a caveat to that. There will be once per game, not during, per stream, but one time per game, I will have a get out of jail free card, and it will look like this. And if the game is so horrible that I'm just like, nope, I'm done, I will play the antidote and that's my get out of jail free card. I can play it and I won't have to play the game anymore. However,
you can use that once per stream or
once per game.
Oh, per game.
So if I start a game and I'm 5 minutes into it and I'm done, that's the only time I can use it. Now, however, it was briefly just flashed, the viewers will have an opportunity to override that card with this card.
Yes.
The antidote reverse. Neobeth is already plotting with this card. And
Yeah, you know.
here's the thing. Here's the thing, Neo. You have to actually play it when you're watching me. Like, you can't play it. Like, if I pull the antidote card and you happen to not be watching,
Boo.
and the way this is going to work is it's going to be a monetary donation. I thinking like $10 to play the antidote reversed card. And then once that will triumph my antidote card, and I have to continue playing the game to the end. I had another thought, but I don't remember what it was.
That's what happens when you get old.
Yeah, for real. All subscriptions to my channel, all donations, like when playing the antidote card or anything like that, all the whatever Kick has, the kicks, the Twitch bits, the volts on Valora, all of that will go towards the next bad game.
Okay.
So all money that I raised was going right back into the show. And then I will let viewers decide what games I play. So that's my main rebranding, is I play the bad games so you don't have to. I have a second smaller rebranding. This one's going to be more in line.
Do you have your picture with all that? Or the Koimiya X, the one you was, so I can put that on screen?
My logo? Yeah.
Yeah, you know one.
Here.
Logo. That's the one. I don't know why
I do have that.
Again, you know,
That
getting
is-
old sucks.
Right there. There's my new logo. I play the bad games, so you don't have to. So you can kind of see the background there is like a Victorian asylum theme. That's kind of like, picture it like Mystery Science Theater 3000 in a Victorian asylum, where my punishment is I have to play these. I'm an inmate there, and I have to play these bad games. And that's kind of why I went with the tarot deck card, looking for the poison and or the antidote and the antidote reversed. And I don't have overlays or anything like that made up just yet. Like I said, I was tweaking with AI for my new intro. So in the meantime, I'm going to continue using what I've got, but things are in the work there. Now my second rebranding.
Maybe you shouldn't admit you were tweaking.
We're all tweaking.
Anyway, my second rebranding, and this one is going to be more in line with like my old one of Sometimes Streamer. I'm calling it Silent Retro. And what it is like, I've been on a huge retro RPG kick. Like I got the platinum for Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD remaster. I'm working on Dragon Quest 3. I have all these old retro RPGs sitting in my backlog, like the Lunar Collection, Sequoian 1 and 2 remaster, the Final Fantasy 1 through 6 pixel remasters, like all of these old games. And they all have such fantastic stories. And so sometimes, I'm not going to lie, I want to stream, but I don't want to sit here in front of my computer. I'd rather sit on my ass on the couch.
Right.
And so I thought what I would do is these random retro RPG streams direct from my PS5 to Twitch, so that's why I'm back on Twitch, is because of that. And then it won't have the overlays, it won't have the cameras, I won't even have like my micro. Well, I'm debating on whether or not I want to have my microphone.
You could still have your mic going, and then
you
still talk.
Yeah,
I mean, you don't have to go like a commentary. Well, I'm doing damage now, or whatever.
Right, yeah, it's going to be more.
Somebody hops in, you hey, how's it going? Welcome, whatever.
It's going to be more of just a laid back. I'm doing it for the stories type thing.
Right.
And those are going to be more random, like they're not going to be planned, in advance, whereas like the bad games are Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Like if I'm up on a Saturday night and like, hey, I feel like streaming for a little bit, there's going to be no set schedule, no constant, it may be a half-hour stream, it may be a 2.5-hour stream, depending on how long I feel like playing.
Right.
So that's the Silent Retro, and that one is going to be more off the cuff.
So I just thought of something. Are you going to be reposting on, say, like YouTube, so that people could follow your progression through said bad game or silent game, one or the other, just taking that video and putting it onto YouTube for.
Oh, well, the retro one, I mean, obviously Twitch has their 7-day VODs or whatever. But for this, I don't know so much about the silent retro ones, but the bad games, that one I'll be streaming to YouTube because that's part of my, like, I'll be streaming on Twitch, Kick, YouTube, Facebook because I got that back, Beam, and Valora. So I'll be on 6 platforms. So there's no reason why you can't be not seen.
I just didn't know if you were trying to like get more views on, like, say your YouTube, or just so that
that's a good way to get discovered is if you edit it down and then put it up on YouTube.
You're fucking hilarious.
He's not going to edit. I mean, you don't even have to edit. You could just have it so that you had a playlist and somebody could follow.
Yeah, they'll be on YouTube for sure. And then my goals otherwise is obviously to grow. My main ones is obviously Beam and Valora. That's where I'd like to focus my most growth on. But I'm going to be multi-streaming to many platforms so that I'm still out there.
Okay.
And then, like I said, I know you're anxious to use that antidote reverse.
Spend my money.
Yes. I'll get that Switch 2 out of you yet, one way or another. But,
so wait, how much do you have to pay to override you?
I'm leaning towards $10.
I was gonna say, don't make him up the price.
No, I'm leaning towards $10.
Just to Switch 2 every time. That's all.
Yeah, there you go. But I'm trying to figure out other fun little things too that will happen if you donate a couple bits on Twitch or the Kick or the Volts or whatever. But right now the main thing is that antidote reverse card that I came up with.
Maybe donate 500 bits on Twitch and then get like a free emote or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. So and then I don't know. I know I mentioned it to you guys. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Fourth Wall.
Yeah.
So Fourth Wall, is a merchandise website. I actually do have a Fourth Wall set up, and Valora, you can link it directly on your profile on Valora. And I do have like two t-shirts and a hoodie with my old logo on there, and then I do have a new one with my new logo as well.
Yeah, so. I think my wife and I have talked about doing Fourth Wall stuff for this show so that people could actually, like if Neodeath, I know you've got Fred behind you there, but we could do like yours with the skull and like the hair or something like that, and be like, this is Neodeath, or one with like all 3 of us, something like that. And now I'm going to do it. Now I'm going to do it as Koimiya with that shirt on here about Wisconsin, we eat people.
This is Wisconsin, we eat people.
Yeah.
So, but so bad games. Like I said, first game unanimously was Gollum, whatever. But that's what we're hitting the ground running with.
That's the thing about Gollum, though. It's like I was so excited for that game when it first announced it, because I was like, oh, you get to make different decisions, and he's either Smeagol or Gollum, and wow, one a personality in the head making the decisions. That there's so much potential here. And then it was like, yeah, there's so much potential here, but
that's about it.
That's about it. There's
and I was telling Neil, there's games out there on the PlayStation Network that I'm just like, I don't even want to mention them because I know somebody under me, somebody will gift them to me and say, you're playing this next. And so
is that the one you already showed us? Is that the one you're talking about?
Well, that's one of them. Yes. Yeah. That one that he's talking about. I don't know if you guys have seen this on the PlayStation Network, but it's called like Dark Farts or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's just, I have a feeling that's going to end up in my backlog somehow, some way. So, but so that's my rebranding, rebrandings, and I'm very excited about it. And hopefully you guys are too. And we'll
I'm
tune in.
super excited about it.
I
I
tune in
can't
to
wait.
see.
I'm not being sarcastic at all. I mean, I'm really excited that you're like energized and you're so into it. That makes me happy, that because you were kind of always just meh. If I stream, I stream, whatever. We tried to get you to, go more, but now you're like, you got that energy behind you. I can't wait. Like,
I just want to say this is going to be Neodeath's most expensive year yet, because he's going to use this card quite a lot.
Yeah. My kids are going to have a good Christmas coming up.
I'm glad you went to Disney World this Christmas, because it ain't happening next year.
Yeah, this year you're going to be joining me at the asylum. So, but yeah.
No, and I'm really excited that you're going to do this a lot more too. And I'm hoping my job just blocked Twitch on our computer, so I can't watch it like I was. But they didn't say I couldn't do this by my desk.
Yeah.
So I'll be watching as much as I can, and possibly even telling you, like, nope, reverse Danido.
I mean, like I said, the plan is in the morning. That may change, but it's easier for me to come home from work and then to unwind, play these games.
Right.
And so,
how much unwinding.
Well, yeah. But, so a Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And like I said, this Wednesday coming up, the 7th, that's when we hit the ground running with Gollum.
Okay. And then do you know what you're playing next, or is it just it's voted on, like you said?
Well, like I said, I had the initial vote was Mind's Eye, Walking Dead Destinies, which I don't know if you guys are familiar with that, but it's kind of like it takes place during the first 3 seasons of the show. Okay. And you basically it's kind of I don't want to say you choose your own adventure, but you can do things differently than what actually, like, instead of Rick killing Shane kills Rick. And then he goes on from there. And like Carl is like Shane's kid now and things like that. So and then the other one that I had was called The Last Aura Crew, which I've heard nothing but bad things about. So those are the 4 games that I have right off the bat, and Gollum won initially. And then after that, I don't know, I might post another poll, or it's going to be.
Was there a runner-up? You could also go that way.
No, it was unanimous. Like, no other game got a vote. They all went to Gollum. So, yeah.
I'm surprised not one other game got out.
Not one. And then one of my buddies in one of my Discords, he was saying, what if Walking Dead turns out actually being a good game? Because he had showed a video of a YouTube clip of, like, this guy was rating all the different Walking Dead games out there. I said, it could possibly happen. A buddy of mine absolutely loved Mind's Eye. Like, he got the platinum for it and everything.
Mem, right?
No, not Mem. A different buddy of mine.
Okay.
I mean, stranger things have happened. I mean, I love Alpha Protocol, and so, but yeah, so I'm excited by this.
Yeah, I'm excited to have the one game that you think is gonna suck, and then all of a sudden it's awesome.
That may happen, watch it happen.
I mean, it's not going to be Gollum.
Out of those 3, Mind's Eye, Gollum, and Walking Dead, it would either be Mind's Eye or Walking Dead that I would probably be like, you know what, this isn't that bad.
Yeah.
So,
and also, like, Mind's Eye was kind of like, when it first came out, it didn't have a bunch of things, so I don't know if they've patched a lot of the bugginess that was in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That happened with No Man's Sky, remember? Like, it was promoted as being like the greatest thing ever, and then it came out and it was like, what the fuck is this? And then
it was not what it said it was. It eventually got to what it said it was.
I mean, I've had No Man's Sky since day one, so I've been through all of it.
Right.
I actually enjoyed it as its original launch too. But
I did too, but it was not what they had billed it as.
Oh no, totally not.
So,
because I remember hearing, like, they said, like, oh, you could run into another player, and like two friends were on the same island or same planet at the same exact place, and they couldn't see each other.
Right.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, so that's why you will probably never run into another player, because you can't run into another player.
Right.
So, all right, so that's what Koimiya is doing. Neodeath, are you going to do any kind of rebranding, or you doing like, what are your goals for your channel?
Not rebranding. I think I'm actually taking, I think I'm going to take a step back a little bit more and go kind of like what Koimiya, maybe just like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You know, I was doing every single day when I first started, and it burnt me out. And then I also just like, I wasn't having fun with a lot of the games. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I was constantly putting on a new game because it was the new game that came out that week. And I'm like, I'm just burning myself out, and I'm not doing the content I want. I'm not playing the games I want to play.
Right.
Mhm.
And then a lot of the audience can tell that when you're not having fun, that comes across.
You know, I can kind of, you know, riff off of whatever I'm playing too, but like, yeah, it stopped being fun. And then, you know, also with taking on more hours at work, it was like, oh, I couldn't do both. Like even the magic side, which was I was trying to keep going on my YouTube, that was I wasn't getting as many videos on that too, because I just didn't have the time. So yeah, I think I'm going to cut back on some of my streaming, and it's not going to be every single day. So
well, that's understandable,
my main thing.
Because I mean, a lot of times people get into this and they're like, "Oh, I want to do this all the time. I love gaming," and then it's like you don't realize how much of a job it becomes.
Yeah, it definitely becomes a job, editing and
sucks your joy of gaming.
Right. Like, and that's kind of why, and also like why I took Clair Obscure. I started it, streamed the first playthrough or my first playing of it, and I'm like, it's kind of a grindy game. I don't want to have people just sitting here watching me do battle after battle. It's kind of the problem with RPGs is, you know, there's a lot of repetitiveness, especially when I was grinding to 99. Like, I don't think a lot of people are going to find that fun.
Right.
So I just took that one offline and just played it all, you know, at my own time. Yeah, and it was one of those ones where I was like, yeah, I want to play it again. I kept trying to find time to play it, but even while we were getting ready to leave for vacation.
And see, that's one of those things like about the silent retro that I am worried about is because they are RPGs, you know, a lot of grinding, especially in those older RPGs. You know, because like in Dragon Quest, for example, one of the trophies that you'll have to get is learn every spell. Well, there's some spells you don't get till like you hit level 50, you know. So I mean, you do, there is that grind. So that's one of the reasons why I want to do this as just like a random thing with no mic, no camera, none of that, because it's just me playing. I'm trying to get the story out there more than the actual game itself, you know.
Right.
Because like I said, a lot of these older games do have such great stories, like Final Fantasy. I mean, even the old Nintendo one, as simple as it was still a great story. Dragon Quest 1 that was the first RPG I ever played. It was Dragon Warrior then.
I was going to say it was Dragon Warrior when it first came out.
Yeah, but that was the game that introduced me to RPGs. And so, you know, that's why I'm looking forward to it on the one hand, because I'm going to be playing all these great old games again, and not just old games, but games that like feel like retro RPGs. Like I have the whole Octopath series purchased and ready to go. You know, so there's that Udian Chronicles game that I've streamed a couple of times that I've started but never finished, you know, and so
Ni no Kuni, you could do that one.
Ni no Kuni, yeah. Oh god, yeah. Well, that one again. That first one is definitely a grind. Because I was laughing one time when I was playing it and then looking at a guide, and it was like, yeah, this area we recommend you be at least level 60, and I was like level 37 at the time, and just getting my ass handed to me. And so, but that's such a great game, and I never finished the second one.
That was my problem with
I
Assassin's
did.
Creed Odyssey was like I got to like the last 4 boss battles that you can do right in a row, and they were like, okay, we recommend you be level 65, and I was at level like 37 or something. And then I spent, I'm not even kidding, I spent like 2 weeks worth of streams trying to level up, only to level up like maybe 5 levels, and I was like, okay, fuck this. And that's like that's literally the only Assassin's Creed game I've never finished, and that's partially why I haven't been streaming Shadows as much, because to open up a lot of that map, and I know Neodeath, you probably know this, but to open up a lot of that map where you can go and do things that will give you the XP to get leveled up, you have to ride your horse all over that map multiple times, and I'm just like, okay, but there's no action here. And if I use fast travel, that's great, but then you miss all these opportunities to level up, and all these weapons upgrades, and I'm just like, oh god damn it. So,
yeah, I think it took me like 40 plus hours just to open up the map.
so
I believe it.
I'm still playing it. I'm still loving the story, and I'm absolutely loving everything about it. It's just, do I want to stream it? Because this is just, they're gonna watch me just go this side, this side, this side. Stop and fight these guys. Now go to this side.
Well, I told Neo, I mean, he needs to stream Doki Doki because that one can be done in a day.
If you stream that one, because you said it's so much reading. I'm not going to read
reading.
It
is reading. Especially though, like I said, it can be done in a day, especially if you're not going for the plat. So,
but that's the thing, is like you have to play it like once or twice, because I'm not going to ruin it, but like something happens at the end, then you got to start like a whole new side thing, and then it's different. Then so it's it's a lot of reading, but it's fun.
Worth it. It's worth it.
Another one I would suggest for you is Sea of Stars. That's another like retro one.
I played a bit of that on Game Pass, and yeah, that I totally agree. So definitely agree on that Sea of Stars one.
So we've talked a little bit about our favorite games of 2025, but what would you guys?
Hold on. What are you gonna do, Cyclops, for the this year?
Yeah.
Anything different before we move on to anything else? Like, are you changing any of your?
So I'd like to stream more on YouTube. I've got it where I'm doing it through Beam, but I would like to do like more direct streams through YouTube and kind of pay attention to my chat more, because it seems like when I try and do multi streams like that, even when I was doing it through Beam, it's getting really laggy on YouTube, and I don't know if it's something going on YouTube or if it's my computer. So
if it's going through Beam, that was my problem, is trying to get it so that like it went to Twitch, YouTube, and everything, and put it out at the right things. That was always my problem.
Twitch is perfect with that. I don't want to say Twitch is perfect in general, but no, Twitch is perfect with that kind of stuff, because I mean it gets it and it puts it out there, and it's like almost a crystal clear image and very little lag that I've ever had to deal with, unless something was going on with my computer.
Well, if you ever want to.
But YouTube,
if you ever want to try something,
go
ahead.
I was just gonna say, but YouTube, I have problems so much, because it's like, even when I was going directly to YouTube, it was like, "Hey, everybody, and welcome to the," and it was like, just I could not get it to go for more than 5 seconds. Eventually, I was like, "Well, fuck this." But I would like to get that fixed. I would like to stream more on TikTok. I know TikTok can be kind of strict on some of their rules, so I want to stream maybe some of the lower rated games, like the E10T rated games.
Dude, be careful with that. They tried to flag one of my shorts of when I was doing Minecraft Dungeons with my kid.
Really?
They flagged it for some trigger warning. I don't even remember what. And I'm like, it's literally Minecraft Dungeons with my 9-year-old.
I had something similar. I was streaming South of Midnight on there, and there was a sign that said "Bless your heart," and I was like, "Oh, that's a huge Southern saying, bless your heart." That's basically the Southern way of saying you're retarded or fuck you. And they're like, they flagged it for harassment and violent language and all that. And I was like, okay, I said that phrase is the equivalent of saying this. How did I harass somebody?
Right. the wife had the same problem. Like she was doing one of her TikTok videos, and I was in the back room and said, like, subscribe, and made some background comment, and she's like, "You're retarded" or something, and then they flagged it and took it down. We're like, why? It was against me. Who cares? Like,
it was a husband and wife having fun,
Right.
Yeah. So
yeah, it's really dumb.
what I was going to say is, if you want to try something fun, and I know it works through Beam as well, but have you guys? I know the only time you've really used Valora is doing our shows on there of this. That sub-second latency for chat. I don't know if you guys have ever experienced that on any other platforms, but it's like one of those memes. Like, yeah, sex is great, but have you had sub-second latency chat? Like, it's just, it's like instantaneous, and especially if you're going directly from OBS to that.
Right.
And I don't know what wizardry they got that Corey's got working over there that it even works with the Beam Uni chat. But yeah, that's a fun one.
Okay.
So
but yeah, so I'd like to do like I said, more multi-streams. I would like to do more shorts. So you'll probably be seeing a lot more popping up on the YouTube channels for the YouTube shorts, a lot of clips and stuff like that showing up on TikTok and things like that. I want to do as much of the long form content that I've been doing, but I want to do more short form content too to get people's attention.
Yeah, I got to figure out how to do that. Clip my stuff better.
I ain't worried about it. Maybe I will, now that I'm actually, going to have a consistent schedule and shit like that. Maybe I'll look into it a little more, but I wouldn't hold my breath.
That's another thing. I want to get more of a consistent schedule. So basically, it's like I'd like to wake up and not have ADHD, which ruins a lot of that for us. But
right,
no, I know I gotta get a lot more consistent with a lot of that. So
editor would be nice too.
Yeah, but I can't afford that.
I'm just saying, like, if we're just throwing stuff to the wall and seeing if it sticks, I would love to. Yeah, I'd love to have an editor, so I didn't have to do it. That would be fantastic. Even for the show or whatever.
That was Asian Faja's issue because he had his regular streams for a long time. Then he had Fajali Advice. Plus, he had another podcast called A Bunch of Goofs, where it was just like some friends of his that are doing like what we do, and bunch of other stuff too. And it was just like, oh wow.
Cherry Toad came in on my Beam chat and she says, "Someday, maybe."
Yeah, right.
For real.
I know editors cost a lot. That's like, but it takes.
You're gonna become my editor, Neo.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll just send my shit to you and be like, here, make it look good.
So with everything going on, what else would you like to see done with this show? Just specifically with this show. I'd like I said, I'd like to see us get on here more consistent. I know my problem.
Yeah, that's a you problem.
I'd like to see it do stuff like that. I'd like to see us get more consistent guests. I would like to see us be able to maybe go to some conventions. Not necessarily paying to be at Comic-Con, but because I can't afford that. I don't know about you guys. But like go to some more conventions, meet more people, maybe be on some panels. And
I was gonna say, grow our fan base so that we have, out of the single digit viewers and can get into the double digits more consistently.
Like when Matt Malone was on here, where we were like pretty high.
Yeah, we had like almost close to 150, 200.
Yeah.
And the few times that he's rated us.
Mm-hmm.
When Angel has been on too, we've had some pretty good numbers.
Right.
I would like, to piggyback off of that as far as growing us. I would like to figure out a way. Okay, so Cherry Toad apparently is your mod Cyclops. JRBDBC.
Oh. Hey, Junior.
Right. Okay.
But I would like to piggyback that and see somehow get the three of us to DreamHack.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to go there, and if it happens and it's open, the gathering that Angel spoke about,
Yep.
Yes.
so.
And didn't he say he was having that at his house? So that means a trip to California for all of us that Neodeath is going to pay for.
He's not in California. He's in Texas.
He's in Texas.
Oh, he's in Texas. That Neodeath is still going to pay for.
Well, I mean, if Neodeath's paying me to stop playing bad games, maybe it'll be on me.
Right. All my money's going to go that way.
Yeah.
So, well, that'll be a lot of fun. I mean, I'm really hoping that we can do this. And like, I mean, Angel said that he's got faith in us, so it's like, okay, now I'm scared.
Right.
Now I feel like we have to.
Right.
So with 2025 coming to an end, what, aside from Claire Obscure, which I know both of you are just creaming over, what were your
so
right?
What were some of your favorite games in 2025?
Oh, God, see, here's the thing. I can't even remember what came out in February versus like what came out at the end of the year. Like,
right.
Didn't Like a Dragon Pirates of the Yakuza, the Caribbean, or whatever the fuck they're calling it, didn't that come out this year?
I want to say that came out this
that
year.
was like a February game. That was a fun one. I haven't played it yet, but I'd like to play Death Stranding 2. I've just been having, like I said, I've been on such a retro RPG kick lately. That's all I've been playing.
Donkey Kong Bonanza was really fun. It's another one of those ones where I didn't finish it. Metroid Prime 4 just recently came out, and I haven't touched that either because I just didn't have the time.
It's a Prime game.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, true.
What else?
So I mean, so you could pretty much say any one of the Nintendo Switch 2 games that came out. I mean, was there really any that flopped? I don't think so, but you're the only one,
Kirby,
that has it.
The Kirby one, I know they pushed it hard, but I don't think it did as well.
Okay.
The Kirby Air Racers or whatever, which is basically like a Mario Kart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Which, I mean, it's kind of stupid to come out with to go up against Mario Kart,
Right. Yeah, they pushed that one hard. They had 2 Nintendo Directs directly tied to that game, and it was like, why are we pushing this so hard? And it's a remake of like a GameCube game, I believe.
Yes.
But
that's the only reason I can think of
why they Nintendo.
The Elder Scrolls Oblivion remaster, that was a fun one.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed that especially because I had never played the original Oblivion because I didn't have an Xbox 360. So I really enjoyed that. I know you guys liked Indiana Jones.
Oh, I love
that was another
Jones.
one.
Doom the Dark Ages. I actually had a lot of fun with that one. What I played on Game Pass.
Yeah, if you haven't played Indiana Jones, you need to. That's a really fun game.
I started that on Game Pass. I didn't get very far. I've been thinking about picking it up on PlayStation, especially since it's on sale right now.
You definitely should. I need to. So I played it through Game Pass, and I haven't actually bought the game officially yet, so I can't play the DLC because for that you have to actually own the game to download the DLC. It won't let you just download the DLC through Game Pass. So I need to spend the $37 or whatever and get the actual game just so I can get the DLC and I can keep playing.
I actually enjoyed. I'm probably one of the 5 people, but I actually enjoyed the Star Wars Outlaws.
I haven't played it, but I do want to.
I bought it, didn't play it. I'm scrolling through my PlayStation games, and I'm like, damn, I bought all these games and I haven't played them.
Yeah, I'm looking through some of mine that I played as well. What else, Quimia?
I'm looking through my list. Cherry Toad came in and said, I was saying if some of these studios would remaster the OG Xbox and PS1 and 2 games, it would still so good. I totally agree.
Yes. I mean, I know I've said, the suffering, but I would really like them to remaster Road Rash or Road Rage 64.
Oh,
That would be awesome. I mean, we're getting a new game from the Burnout people. We're not getting a new Burnout game, but a new game in general. I'm like, you know what? Just redo Road Rage. So many people would have so much fun with that.
Midnight Walk was a good one too. That was a shorter one.
That was a shorter one. I didn't finish that yet, but what I played, I enjoyed.
I've been enjoying Assassin's Creed Shadows, and I really, really enjoyed South of Midnight.
I played South of Midnight. I played some of that on Game Pass as well, and even my kids were like, "This looks awesome!" And now that it's coming to PS5, that's going to be a day one for me.
You're kind of cutting out there a little bit.
Yeah, you're cutting down your videos. Potato-y.
I'm sorry. Potato-y?
Yeah. Somebody said that about the new Avengers trailers that they were putting out. They're like, it's very potato-y, and now I've been using it everywhere.
What does that even mean?
Like, it's really bad. Like, you can barely see what's going on into it. That was their take on it. Yeah. So I was like, I've been using that.
But yeah, so I know that South of Midnight is actually coming to the PlayStation 5.
Yep. When is that supposed to happen? Do we know?
I want to say it's April. So because I think Xbox had it for like a full year of exclusivity, and then it was coming to PC and PlayStation 1 year later. And
yeah, that's a day one for me.
Yes, it is very much worth it. I'm actually hoping. So for those who don't know, the game is actually based in southern United States, and it's completely around southern folklore. So a lot of the mythical creatures, a lot of the creatures that you've heard in like the Appalachian Mountains, stuff like that. I'm hoping that did so well, they'll now do one with like, the northern United States, like cryptids and stuff like Mothman and, the Wendigos and stuff like that. I'm hoping they just stay there and then just go to the northern part and then go from there. I trust whatever they're going to do next, but that'd be my vote.
Oh, what I played of Atom Fall was pretty fun.
Not.
And then,
what wasn't there? That's the second one, isn't there? Isn't that
what?
Atom Fall?
Fall?
They just announced the second one recently.
I'm pretty sure they have two of them now.
No,
I thought
there's only one.
That's the Soviet one, right? Where
no, that's
timeline. No.
Okay. That's
it's Atom something.
Yeah, I know, my fault.
No, Atom Fall is like it's a lot like Fallout and things like that.
So
it's a survival
Atomic
action.
Heart is the one.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're thinking something Heart.
Okay, yeah, that one.
Ghost of Yotei was pretty good.
It goes to Yotei. I hadn't played Lost Records, Bloom and Rage, Tape 1 or 2, but I do want to, and I've heard nothing but great things about it.
I've played a good portion of Tape 1. I haven't started Tape 2 yet.
Okay.
But that was a good one.
What's the other one that's like kind of like that? That's I want to say it's either, is it Mixtape?
Mixtape.
That comes out later this year, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And that one, from what I've seen, that's a day one for me. The soundtrack on that one. I mean, that game was an instant day one when I saw that Portishead was one of the bands on there. I'm like, okay, sold.
Okay, and you guys have both liked Clair Obscur. I'm sure I'll like it too when I start playing it.
That's a today problem for you. You start that today.
Start it today.
That is a today problem.
To talk to.
So there was this last year? There was High on Life came out on the Switch this year. And then I think they're gonna bring the DLC High on Knife on that one. And then next year they've got High on Life 2, but that's gonna be the one that Roland whatever his name was isn't actually part of.
Justin Roland.
Like he's not part of it, but I think he actually had like the script written when he departed the studio, but I don't know if they're going to use the actual script. I know Doom: The Dark Ages came out. I haven't had a chance to play that.
That one was fun.
Is it as good as the other Doom games?
Well, here's the thing. I'm going to go out on a ledge, and here's one of my hot takes. I didn't care for the newer Doom games because there was too much fucking platforming in it. And I suck at first-person shooter platforming. And that's why one of the reasons why I stopped playing Destiny 2, because like all these later games, it's like, oh, we'll make it challenging just by having you fucking jump. You know, and so I didn't care for the newer Dooms. Dark Ages, played of it, was awesome.
Potatoey.
And
Potatoey. You're potatoey again.
Completely frozen.
I don't see it on my end at all. Like
okay, now we can hear you, but you're like moving really weird.
Yeah.
Well, I'm drunk, but you know.
Maybe that's what it is. It's not actually potato. He's just drunk.
I'm not drunk. I've been drinking water Joe. But
he's hopped up on the caffeines.
The caffeines, yes.
Okay.
I know I'm not supposed to have much sugar, but I've been
all right.
No, I can tell you what it is. It's because I'm scrolling through my PlayStation, and since they're both using my Wi-Fi.
Get better Wi-Fi, dude.
Yeah, that's what you need for.
That's a today problem.
I'll get right on that.
All right. So Hitman World of Assassination came out. That actually came out for the Switch, and then they had the Hitman. What was that? Hitman versus Slim Shady.
Mm-hmm.
It came out. I've heard a lot of people say it's fun for what it is, but it doesn't push the series forward really. But I don't think it's really meant to push the series forward. I think it's meant to just be silly.
Right. Yeah, I'm looking at this, and there's a bunch of games I've bought and haven't played. Like,
and yes, Like a Dragon.
I just bought Dispatch.
Oh God, that's a good one.
I still need to get it. I'm sorry, I don't have the money you guys do. Hopefully, I can quit this job and get a better one.
Dude,
you can come work at Chrysler when we start up back in.
You've had like 7 surgeries due to your job at Chrysler. I don't want to like
come work at Quick Trip when you come up this way.
I've worked at Road Ranger for a while, but
dude, the year-end bonuses alone are just a nice thing to have.
You guys give year-end bonuses?
Oh, 40% profit sharing, yo.
Oh fuck! Wow. I might actually join you.
Yeah,
right.
40% profit sharing, and that's before they take their profit or their payments, you know, and yeah, it's
so it
nice.
Like your job actually treats people right.
They do, yeah.
Okay.
So I can't. I mean, I've been with the company for 6 years now, and you know, year-end bonuses is just fantastic.
Oh, there you go. There's another one. Fantastic.
Yeah. Do it.
So I know Neodeath, you're the only one that can really speak for anything on the Switch because you were supposed to give Koimiya his, but no, it's in the mail.
All 3 of
them. Let's see what other great games came out. I know you're going to be playing Mind's Eye at some point.
I wouldn't call that a great game.
Right.
That'd be like calling Gollum a great game, but maybe a great bad game.
So, Koimiya, did you play Lost in Random: The Eternal Die?
Yeah,
I think you did.
Oh, how was that?
You said you didn't like that one, right?
I didn't care for it as much as the first one. It's not. It's more like Hades.
And
just just as difficult.
Okay.
Oh, good.
So no, I will not be playing that one.
I know.
Same for that Ninja Turtles game. That Ninja Turtles game that's like Hades.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what was that? Splinter's
Fate or something like that. You would think
Splintered Fate, yeah.
You would think being a Ninja Turtle themed game, it would be slightly easier.
No.
No.
Well, I mean, think of Cuphead. That was aimed at kids and nostalgic adults. And
Cuphead was not aimed at kids. Get the fuck out of here with that.
Kids, but it had that nostalgia.
It had the E rating, and
that'd be like saying bad cheese is for kids because it looks like a Disney Mickey Mouse old school cartoon.
Oh, what? It just looks like it
Cuphead
could
for
be into
kids.
kids, and it's
Fuck
got the E
that.
rating, and it's
No.
cartoony, and it's not like
No.
not like High on Knife, which is cartoony and very much not for kids.
I watched the very first trailer for Cuphead. I watched that, and none of that, not one thing made me go, "Oh, this is a game my kids would love."
I still need to watch the rest of that Netflix series that had Cuphead on it.
Cuphead for kids. Can I buy pot from you?
It's whatever.
Some of the games, that I bought and didn't play are
Doki Doki Literature Club is for kids because it's cartoony. It's got cute anime girls.
You
It's
hear
for
what
kids.
she did with that pen because she was thinking about him?
So
That was a messed up
Anyway.
scene.
it's just a tad.
anyways. So yeah, like Terminator 2D that came out, and I want to play that one.
Mm.
Dude, I got that what was it, the Evil Dead, and it was like the 2 retro arcade. It was Evil Dead and was it Friday the 13th? I don't remember, but it was like the Terminator 2D one.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
I bought that and maybe played it twice.
I want
I
to
know
play the
there's-
Cosmic Invasion one.
That's fun. I do have that.
Yeah, I bought
So-
that one. I haven't played it yet. Hell is
You and
Up.
I need to play that one together because you can team up online in that one.
Okay.
I'll play it. So
You won't play it.
yes, I will.
You got Claire Obscure to worry about.
Yeah. So do you.
I do. I admit I do. I'll start that tonight. I'll forego.
Please
I
do.
will forego Dragon Quest 3 just for you tonight.
Yes. Get at
And
least
play-
the end of the first act, and then
I
go
gotta
from
be
there.
getting close. I just got the big fat dude that flies or swims.
Eske.
Yeah, I'm at that point.
You're talking about me with wings, the big fat dude that flies? What?
No. But that's where I'm at.
Let's see.
So
Trying to
Yeah,
see what-
you're pretty close to the end of the first act.
okay.
And
Hey.
then, yeah.
Corey, thanks for the follow on Beam. We were actually just talking about you. So
Trust me, it was nothing but
not
things.
just, but
I mean, good things.
we were talking about.
We were actually saying we want you to come onto the show. You should definitely be here.
In good time. In good time.
And so what we were talking about, Corey, is just some of our favorite games from 2025. I do have to ask you guys, I didn't play this. I played it when it originally came out, but Gears of War Reloaded. This was Gears of War making its appearance on the PS5 and a few upgrades for the Xbox Series X. I did not play the Reloaded. I have played the original game. I have played the remaster, but I did not get Reloaded.
I got
And I know-
Reloaded.
I bought that one thinking that Koimiya was going to play with me on one of the times that Cyclops couldn't make it, and then
Put an
Koimiya
extra
didn't
life on
make
it or
it.
something.
Yeah, Koimiya didn't make it, so it was just me playing Donkey Kong on here.
Yep. Yeah, I remember that.
So
I remember.
I mean, I'm really looking forward to the new one, Gears of War Emergence Day. Now, I know the last two or a couple of Gears of War games haven't been like they haven't been bad. A lot of people have ripped on them unfairly. I say they haven't been the greatest, but they haven't been as bad as people like to say that they are. But I'm really excited to see it as a prequel, as the prequel that it's supposed to be. You know,
I haven't played enough games of the Gears games to know the story.
okay.
I bought Reloaded mainly because of the fact that I've never really finished the first game even.
Okay, so but that's on PlayStation. You don't have an Xbox, right?
I have an Xbox.
Oh, okay.
And the funniest thing is the 2 trophies or 3 trophies that I got on the PlayStation, because I have to have a Microsoft account tied to it, instantly popped the achievements on the Xbox version.
Okay.
Even though I didn't play them at all on the Xbox, I got the achievements because it's like my Minecraft. Since it's owned by Microsoft, I have to have a Microsoft account to play the game.
weird.
And so, and I'm assuming the same thing's going to happen because this is another one I'm looking forward to is Halo when that comes to the PS5. So
what else came out? Hell Is Us. I think Neodeath, you were the one that played that one, right?
Yeah, I think both Koimiya and me played the demo.
Okay.
That was actually really fun, and it is in my I bought it and haven't played it. I did buy the full version at some point.
And I know
I played the demo.
Did you finish the demo?
I did not.
Oh, okay.
I liked what I played, but it was one of those where it's like, this is cool. Back to what I was playing before.
Right.
You know? So.
Yeah, I mean, the only and I know it's like that's its gimmick or whatever is you don't have a map or anything.
No.
So you have to figure things out and figure out where you have to go. So
just like I brought Lost Souls aside because I really enjoyed that demo, and that's another one where I started it and haven't touched it since.
That's why I had trouble with the Amnesia series because there's no map, there's nothing to tell you what to do, and you just sit there and like, oh, did I go down this hall? Oh wait, I was just down here, you know.
Yeah. And I will say that Clear Obscure does have a problem of not having a map.
Yes.
But a lot of their things like kind of loop up on their around to each other, and you're like,
yes,
this looks familiar. Fuck.
Yeah.
And as long as you've like not killed any guys, you'll be like, oh, there's no guys here. So obviously I've been here before. So if it had a map, it would make it way easier.
Yeah. And Neodeath, I think you were the only one of us that had been able to play Chronos: The New Dawn. That was from the Blooper Team, which just recently did the Silent Hill 2 remake.
Yes. And I did play for like the first like 3 hours or something. That was one of those ones where it was a new game. I played it and then I stopped and played something else. That was I think that was the day like Hell Is Us that came out. Something else. It was a day where there was a lot of heavy hitters, and you're like, "Fuck, what the fuck do I play?"
Yeah, because I
think I was playing something else. I think that was actually Shadow Labyrinth. I think came out.
Yeah, because I'm looking at
your favorite game ever.
Yeah,
that was all in September because that came out against Hollow Knight.
Yeah, Hollow Knight. Yep.
And there was the Switch version of Star Wars Outlaws. There was. Wow, there's a lot of games in September here.
Yes.
Call of the Sea, Dragon Ball. That was, I don't know how to say that. Is that Gurkshin Squadra? And
Sure.
this is, I'm not even into 10 days. And then all of a sudden you had Garfield Kart, Borderlands 4. Looks like Marvel Rivals came out at that time. Lego Voyagers.
Yeah, September was a heavy hitter this year.
Skate. The early access for Skate came out. Good God, how many damn games came out here? We Were Here too. They launched okay. Oh, I see. It was We Were Here and We Were Here too, same day on the Switch. So that was part of it.
Little Nightmares 3. I haven't touched that one.
I want to. I love the Little Nightmares series, but I haven't.
I don't even think I've played any of those. I own them all, but have not played them.
Get off this show and go play them right now.
No,
you are suspended.
Doki Doki, and I loaded it up, but I haven't.
Cyclops, you got Doki Doki.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Then you can worry about Little Nightmares. Like I said, Doki Doki you can do in one sitting. It's an 8-hour game. Boom, done, and then you go on to the next.
Oh, Little Nightmares was in October because that came out just a little bit after Ghost of Yote.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was Super Mario Galaxy and Galaxy 2 on the Switch. Let's see what else was there. I'm just kind of going by the big ones here. There was Yuka Replayly. I remember Yuka Replayly. Okay, yeah, there was Little Nightmares Enhanced Edition and Little Nightmares 3.
Yeah, that's why I bought it, because it came with the enhanced edition of the first one.
And 2026 is Just Dance, because I know Koimiya is really into that. Ninja Gaiden 4 came out against Hitman Absolution. Looks like Jurassic World Evolution, Vampire the Masquerade, Dispatch. came out.
Yeah. September was huge for games.
We finally got into October here.
Yeah.
Hot Wheels. I know my nephew was looking forward to that. God dang. Okay, Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D remake.
Mm-hmm.
And Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection.
Did you
I got
pick that
that
one up?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Okay. I know you were talking about it. I didn't know if you actually did.
So those were the big ones there. And then, of course, you have November where you get some heavy hitters. You had Call of Duty, which I don't think anyone cared this year. It didn't seem like.
No, I think a lot of people like the new Battlefield 6.
Yep.
Yeah, but even the play rate in that has dropped because everybody and their mother are playing Arc Raiders.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Should we jump on that bad mic again?
No.
No?
I played the beta part. It's fun. I don't like the whole PvPV or PvPVE aspect of it.
Oh, it's one of those.
There you
Yes.
go. Play me a Yakuza Kiwami for the Switch.
Yeah, those are just like remasters of the older games.
Yeah, Black Ops 7, like I said, came out. Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin came out. Let's see, what else do we have here? The Marvel's Deadpool VR. And Resident Evil Survival Unit. That was an iOS and Android game that came out. Looks like a lot of remasters and stuff came out for the Switch at this time. Silent Hill 2 came out for the Xbox, and then there was Silent Hill F, which was one of my favorites for this last year.
Yeah, I bought that one. I have to play that.
Huh?
I still haven't played that one.
So it's one of those. It's a lot of people are wondering how it fits in Silent Hill because it's in Japan and not Silent Hill Maine. And really, if without spoiling anything, it's connects it through the lore and like through things around the world, the gaming world that you interact with. That kind of show that it could have jumped from Japan to Silent Hill in this world, if that makes sense. So it's basically like a prequel that shows that it doesn't specifically say, oh, these got brought over there, so that's how it connects. It's basically, if you know the lore for Silent Hill, you'll know that what they showed in these games shows up over here, and it would make sense that it would have migrated that way.
Gotcha.
So, let's see. There was Assassin's Creed Shadows came out for the Switch in December. Let It Die Inferno.
Yep.
Never heard of that one.
It was a re-release of Just Let It Die, which was a free-to-play game.
Okay.
That was kind of like Souls-like, but also PvP.
Okay.
And I haven't played Inferno yet because when I heard that it wasn't going to be free to play and you actually had to pay for it, I was like, that's the end of that curiosity.
Yakuza 0 had a director's cut that came out.
Yeah.
Death Howl. Here's the thing: is like when they go with the Game Awards, they do that like up until like a certain part in November, and I'm just like, that's not fair because anything that comes out till December 31st should still be considered for an award for the 2025. You know.
Yeah.
So I know you're doing the retro gaming or RPG thing. This would be another one for you. The Castlevania collection. They were the ones that were on the Game Boy Advance, and they are RPGs, kind of like Symphony of the Night. Right. So
I'll
one to look into.
I'll look into. As far as like the retro RPGs go, I kind of like those more like the
classic, like
the top down,
base
point of view, almost like the old Final Fantasies and things like that. I mean, I'll still look into it for sure, but I've got so much lined up. Like I said, the Final Fantasy Pixel series alone was the first 6 Final Fantasies.
Right.
And then, I've got all 3 Octopath Traveler. I have like I said, both Sequoia 1 and 2, Lunar 1 and 2, and all of that. So I'm good for a while, but
Looks like Divinity Original Sin also came out for PlayStation 5, Xbox XNS, and Switch 2. So that gets people excited for the new Divinity, which apparently caused a lot of controversy at the Game Awards with that bloody trailer.
that trailer was awesome.
They
Yeah, I
don't
thought it was
connect though. I thought they said.
And they don't.
They said you
It's
said
a
you
whole
don't
new-
have to. Yeah.
Yeah, it's its own thing. That was it for the big one. I mean, there was also the Rogue Prince of Persia, which was only on the Switch and Switch 2.
Sure.
So with those games that have already come to pass, what games in 2026 are you most looking forward to?
Come on now.
Anything but GTA 6.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Everybody's
Fuck it.
looking forward to
Fuck that game. I'm not looking forward to
GTA
it.
6.
I'm looking forward to the initial possible, we'll say possible, hate of people going, we've waited this fucking long and this is all we got.
Yeah. Watch, the
'cause
story's like a
it's
6
not gonna be able
hours.
to- it's not going to be able to live up to everybody's expectations, and so it's going to piss people off. I think, and I seriously think that's going to happen. There's going to be, I mean, it's going to be
if we even get it for that
vocal,
year.
it's going to be a vocal minority of people, but they're usually the fucking loudest ones on the internet. And so
it's gonna be like IGN is gonna be there doing that because think about it, they were the only ones trying to go like, oh, the world deserves better than Deadpool and Wolverine, and everyone else was talking about how great it was.
Right.
like I
They were
honestly,
sitting there
I honestly
trying to
don't
convince you everyone hated it.
I don't care about GTA 6 one bit. I mean, I'll get Wolverine. That's going to be a great game. Like I said, Halo for the PS5 and South of Midnight for the PS5 are already on my list of things to get.
And would you say not Lost in not Bloom and Rage, but the other one?
Mixtape, yeah. And then I've kind of caught my eye on the Dragon Quest 7 reimagining. That looks pretty interesting. So
yeah, what is that one?
As far as what? It's kind of like a remake of Dragon Quest 7, but it's not like the remaster of
It's not a complete remaster.
Well, it is, but it's like different. I got to look into it more, but
Okay.
it's the same storyline and all of that, but that looks interesting.
Okay, so provided there's no delays, which we all know
Right.
there's going to be.
I was gonna say, you think that are we taking bets on if GTA 6 is actually going to release in 26?
I think if they push it again, there's going to be riots.
I mean, people are going to be pissed.
Fucking glorious.
But Neodeath, so we know what Koimiya is looking forward to. Are there certain ones that you're looking forward to?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. What IGN put out of games we know of that are coming. Wolverine. I can't wait to play that one. What else? I mean, there's supposedly supposed to be a new Zelda, maybe. That Phantom Blade Zero. I want to see gameplay of it.
Well, they have a gameplay trailer of it now.
Right. But I want to see someone actually playing it to see if it's Souls-like or not.
Okay.
Because it kind of gives me those vibes. So, the 007 First Light.
Yep.
I kind of want to see that one. Lego Batman.
Yes.
Oh, yes, that for sure.
What else? The new Capcom one. What the hell is it? The one with the girl. No, but the one with the little girl. It gives you that BioShock.
Oh, Pragmata?
Yes. That one.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I know.
Yep. That one looks pretty good.
Okay, so I guess there is a demo for that on Steam.
Is there?
But it's not.
I thought they said they were going to bring it to the other ones eventually.
It's coming soon to the consoles, but it's on Steam already.
Okay.
I just haven't checked it out. As a matter of fact, well, I'll do that after the show.
Looks like there's a new Wise coming. Those are always pretty good games. Resident Evil, that's coming up soon, February.
Fable,
What
yeah,
else?
Fable.
Fable, yeah.
If it launches this in 2026.
And Gears Emergence Day, if that launches in 2026.
Now is Fable, are they going to finally put those on the PlayStation 5? That would be awesome because I've
That's the
never
best of
played
my
any of
knowledge.
those. I've never played any of those, and I know those are great games,
Not to the best of my knowledge, but they should.
right? They I mean, if they're doing a bunch of these, port them to PlayStation. They might.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking
to the
forward
new Diablo expansion.
Yeah.
Where we finally maybe take on Diablo? No, we're not. Still not fighting Diablo in a Diablo game.
Meh.
Yeah. So yeah, because I'm looking forward to High on Life 2. I still need to, like I said, I need to play High on Life. I'm looking forward to Reanimal, which is a lot like those Little Nightmares games.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys
I do have my eye. Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I do have my eye on Crimson Desert.
Okay.
And also Code Vein 2.
Nice.
Because Code Vein was one of the few Souls-like games I enjoyed.
Yep, and
Straight.
I am also looking forward to the 007 First Light game as well.
It just got pushed back, didn't it?
Yeah, it got pushed from March to May, so not too bad.
2 months. That's a long time for
It's a
waiting
long
for a video
time, but
game.
I mean, not like GTA 6, which got pushed 6 months.
Yeah, but you're like,
And if the rumors are to be true, it's getting delayed again.
Yeah.
Again, I'm looking forward to Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly remake.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see, what else was I? Mouse PI for Hire.
Yes.
Mega Man.
Mega Man, but that's not till 20.
I was gonna say I don't think that's coming out this year.
Well,
there were 2 games that were supposed to come out for the PlayStation this year that just slipped everything.
Yeah.
They're on my list. One sec. Where is it? One was like it. The hell was the name of it? Darwin's Paradox was supposed to come out, I thought December, but then haven't heard anything about it. It's like an octopus that gets abducted by aliens. And it's kind of like a platformer.
Mm-hmm.
And then The Eternal Life of Goldman was supposed to come out this year, and haven't heard a word from it again, which is another like kind of Metroidvania platformer game.
And I also am looking forward to the Lego Batman, like you had said earlier. Like you said, I want to see more about Phantom Blade Zero. That's been one that I've been excited for, but the more I heard about it, the more it sounded like a Souls game. But then when I saw the gameplay of it, I was like, that looks more action than Souls. So I want to know more about it.
Yep.
Halloween, I'm cautiously optimistic about that because how many times have we seen like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Friday the 13th, that had these like Dead by Daylight ripoff kind of things. And then they're like the biggest thing in the world until the following week.
Right. I mean, a lot of those live service things, like I don't know why they keep pushing that.
Yeah.
They haven't learned that that's not what we want.
That's because things like what's that? Like Overwatch and Fortnite, it's because those keep doing well, and it's like just because they did well doesn't mean the actual audience wants it.
Right. I mean, even like when they tried to turn Diablo 4 into that live service thing, like you got a lot of backlash on that.
Mm-hmm. And I don't care what Koimiya says, I am very excited about Grand Theft Auto 6.
Meh.
Meh to you. Let's see. what else is coming out next year? Because there's a lot that I don't think actually had.
It was called Violet.
Yeah,
That's actually coming out on the 9th.
wasn't Control 2 coming out next year too?
Not Control.
No, I don't think Control 2 is coming out.
What was the other one? It's in that same vein, isn't it? No.
Maybe. Oh, you said Darwin's Paradox. That got pushed back indefinitely, but it is still coming out.
Okay.
I was looking that one up. What else do we have? Dragon Quest Smash and Grow. Okay, that's an iOS and Android game. Dune Awakening.
Oh yeah, there isn't Control, but it's not called Control 2. It's Control something else.
Forza Horizon 6, if you are into the racing games.
Hmm.
Halo, I know it says that it's slated for 2026, but we'll see.
Oh, that Tomb Raider, I think it's supposed to come out.
Yes, both of the new Tomb Raiders. Oh wait, no, one comes out in 26 and one comes out in 27.
Yeah, the reimagine of her first adventure comes out this year.
Yeah, and I want to get that one too.
Legacy of Atlantis.
Animusha. God, was that coming out in 26? I thought I'd be surprised if that comes out. Animusha, Way of the Sword.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd be surprised if that actually makes a 26 release, but if it does, I'm here for it.
Looks like there's a new Monster Hunter.
New Monster Hunter, yep. And then, yeah, I'm excited about Grand Theft Auto if that comes out. There's also a new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles coming out next year, too, that I thought looked good, but it's for the iOS and Android. I don't play a lot of phone games.
Yeah, neither do I.
Oh, Legacy, Tomb Raider, Legacy of Atlantis.
Yeah, that's the reimagining of her first outing.
And then there was another vampire game coming out, and it was like Way of the Daywalker or something.
Yep.
Oh,
kind of looked like Witcher.
Huh?
No. Okay. Different one. Sorry.
No, yeah, it was like something of the Daywalker. And I want to find out more about that, but that looked really good. So, all right, and yeah, that actually brought us almost to our 2-hour mark here. Was there anything else about the show or about the next line of games that you guys wanted to say?
Just can't wait for Wednesday.
Yeah.
Where we dive into Gollum.
Yay.
Have your credit card ready there, Neodeath.
You think you're going to dip on the first one, huh?
No, I ain't gonna, at least not the first stream. No.
So, but, I mean, he's already got to pay off his credit cards from his 2 Disneyland trips, and you're going to just make him go further and further into debt.
Right. Thanks. And all the Switches I've bought you that have been lost in the mail.
Yeah.
He's trying to move back to Illinois when the plant reopens and everything, and you're going to make it that he can't afford a moving truck.
It's not my fault. He doesn't have to pay that reversal fee.
No, I do, because I have to torture you.
Don't you understand? This is a must. There's a difference between a need and a want. You know, you want him to mess with you. He needs to mess with you.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Or somebody else needs to pick up the slack.
We'll make it a tally thing too of how many actual times I do play the reversal card. Like I should make some sort of big thing where if I actually make it through an entire game without having to play the reversal card.
Yeah.
You know. So.
Or, you know what you should do is like somebody who does that reverse card, they play it 10 times and then they get 1 time for free.
Yeah, maybe.
And then watch, like Brian will be there. Neo
I too get 1 free.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, no, I thought of that one though today where I'm like, it has to be played while I'm playing the antidote card.
Damn it.
So
I just pay up front and go, hey, have fun.
You haven't even started the game yet. Here you go, fucker. So like, but
So Neodeath is going to give you like a $500 advance pay.
no, it won't work that way. It's got to be live, for lack of better words. Like when I play the antidote.
I don't even know how would you pay for that? Just subscribe?
Well, no, I was thinking about hooking it up to like a tip jar through Stream Elements or something like that.
Okay.
So, and then that'll just go directly into my PayPal account. And like I said, all money raised goes towards the next bad game.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that works. So. All right.
But yeah, definitely looking forward to the new year, and thank you guys for
yeah,
allowing me to be with you, and looking forward to what we can do this year.
Another year.
Yeah.
And we're gonna get our own fourth wall here. We're gonna put like Brian's picture with his red hair, and it's gonna be like some sort of Stranger Things thing going on.
Something.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I want to thank everybody for such a great year. Thank the two co-hosts here who, actually had faith in this show and decided to jump on with me here. Thank you all very much for coming and hanging out. And we will look forward to entertaining you and being entertained by you in the new year.
Heck yeah.
Right.
Thank you all.
Yep. Thank you all. Talk to you later.
Laters!
Good night, everybody.